emerging from their tunnle. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
It's like that time slinging them damn hot dogs. Yeah, anyway, he often gets full-time position. Man.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
It was 11 o'clock.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oh, yeah, I got my broadcast on.
Alright. Yeah, that's what I just ate, babe. Man, that's what I just cooked. But yeah, me and Brent, we went on an hour break. Man, I got some chicken from Bojangles. Man, I about went to sleep in that booth. Cause my body not used to taking no break around 11 o'clock.
First carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's the second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
What you talking about, sir?
He wouldn't do that on me. He will not
First
run
down
on me.
carry by Elliott. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Oh, what you talking about?
On second down, it's Elliott, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Throwing, Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The shotgun, it's Prescott. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
I knew it.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You got 3 people on him, don't you?
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll have his man, that's Cooper. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive.
Hey, give me anything.
When guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A gain of 6 on first.
What you talking about? This leg game like Leo is open right there. What you talking about?
We're scoreless after
it was open.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Close it. I do something like There he go play underneath, y'all. He play underneath. Y'all see it?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
I told you he wanted. I knew it. I knew he was going to cover that.
Through contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I already knew you would.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
I'm probably going to get a field goal out of this.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run with Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The kick by Maher is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down. At the 28-yard line. Like 20. 54. Louis. Check. He's crashing. Listen. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Hold on.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. The reception good.
Using your play.
It's 3rd down.
What are you talking about?
If you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it. Because
how you got plays on something you ain't never played?
Yeah, okay.
The Cowboys on 3rd down.
Yeah, I like
just
to figure it out.
3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
That's my play, man. Actually, you got that play from me.
I don't know how. I mean, I don't think I took anything from you because you don't know how to play.
Cooper's got it.
That's what you get trying to jam people. That's what you get from trying to jam people.
Touchdown.
I see you over there trying to jam them. I see you over there trying to jam.
63 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Over there trying to cheat.
That'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Think what color comes through there?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
You got that old man trying to come through there. Those lost calls already. I told y'all about that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better
fucked up when it comes against me. You know, I'm on these controllers.
Your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
So
that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, he did the Kansas City play.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Still in my damn
so 2
play.
quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, that's my Kansas City play, man. Still ain't got that on
action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yeah, and we like, damn, I got to drop some new shit every week because of these motherfuckers.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
Right, because I'm on these damn
typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, You feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
This offense
Man,
in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third
going over the
down.
top.
Here's
Going over the top. I told you.
throw complete right side to Cooks. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
Nah. You sound like Lance now. You sound like Lance. You sound like Lance now. What you talking about? How I'm playing you? What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. How I'm playing you, sir? What you talking about? Nope.
Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die,
I mean, he run fast and shit when he get hot.
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket. Don't work with the coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down. Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits.
Oh, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, okay. Kind of like smack your mama type shit. That's what you need to get, boy. You get 31 by that now.
Check.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Watch the at the 39-yard line.
On second down now. It's Elliott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40.
Go ahead and stay in that cover 4.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Here's Elliott. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Yep.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try and be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It's a loss of a yard over, there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
They should run him back.
From the gun, here's Goff. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but get into the defense to score a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
He said, I put my head down for 1 second.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
You ain't taking that bug out no more.
25-yard line.
Let me go up here and give me something to drink, boy. This beer.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last one.
Knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board.
He's got a man complete. The gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays,
Yeah,
let's face it, that's what we
ball.
absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great.
This is go-to play right there. This is
Pump
go-to.
from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's
Yeah,
a
I
big
would have
game.
been through that. It was almost out of bounds.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with
he
first
waits
and
because he
10.
know if he do it again, I'll be back there. That's why he say that.
On first down, it's Gurley.
Damn, Dave, yeah.
And he got blown up. Losing
Man,
yardage on the play back at the 44.
I'm gonna make
It's a
up
loss of a
with
yard there, and it's second down. Another example right there how this
I'ma
defense
have
really is
everybody
winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and split into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line,
he ain't gonna do it no
your
more.
offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out.
I'm shutting his ass down.
Scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Not on me.
That'll
That's why
give
he
them
don't play
some
me
of
against
what
the
they
damn
needed, but
Rams.
they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
That's why he doing that miracle player here.
Hold on.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
To throw is gone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football
You thought let him catch that?
Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason,
I was gonna
who
interpret
has
that
stood
shit some
out,
kind of
if you
way.
take a peek back at the draft, and
No, he
really the
did.
first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they look pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it, and I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Prescott on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed
I had so many options right there.
45-yard line. Corey Littleton gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
You better bring an extra rusher.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the
Getting up in
sack.
here,
Work
sir.
to be done. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
3rd and long for Prescott. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Got the knees on him, Trip.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Right now, under 100 yards of total offense. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 20. The Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Goff now looks to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I can't let you win on this time, man.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for
and
taken.
Damn Rams. Every chance I get.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Damn.
Oh, man. They disrespected Gurley on this damn game, boy, I tell you.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
When the game first came out, boy, he was running hard as hell, though.
Delayed give, Goff to Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again.
He's getting off, man. He's getting off.
Afternoon continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's trying to wake his ass up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
He's trying to run to open up the damn pass game.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Tough first half for
all
him,
the time.
unable to
That's
put
why
up
you
the
run
numbers
with
he's
Cam
used to
and try to
producing.
open
But with a
the
guy
pass
like
lane.
him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
No, it's true.
On 1st down, it's gone. Airing it out deep for Woods. This is caught inside the 15. The gain of 39 that time.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gurley. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Maverick. Ric Flair.
Could have run with Gurley. He ain't gonna pass this.
I 7. I'm gonna run you over.
Goff. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. This one from 35 yards away. That is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right.
Go ahead, Sid. Go ahead, Sid. No, it's coming. No, it's coming.
Obviously hate to leave 3 on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far. And they come away with nothing.
Prescott to throw it. Well, he set up the screen. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
I knew they wasn't going to give it to me. Well, that be hate, man. I swear they do.
It's 3rd down.
I did the same shit you did. Goddamn, bro. That's why I hate them now.
4 years later, baby.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Aaron Donald with a sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. That's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost. And he will go down. A carry sack. The sack by Robert Quinn.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line,
I sure wasn't going to announce it.
Pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Nigga red over here.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Gone.
Come on, man.
That's caught inside.
They didn't even let me control the man.
An excellent gain, 35 yards.
They didn't even let me control him like I wanted
talk
to.
About much this game, a nice big play right there, but this team overall,
stupid ass control.
Offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0.
It's different from 19. I'm telling you, you can't control your defensive backs like you want to.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Tyrone Crawford. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now it's Goff. Down under 2 minutes to go.
I wasn't let you do this. I wasn't let you do it.
He can't quite pick it. No
I wasn't let you
interception
do
so
it.
far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
It's better when you don't play with these Rams. I told you I don't like it.
Throwing here, Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 40.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'm a shine out. Working hard, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong.
I told you every time you get your motherfucker, I'll beat their ass.
In New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what. Like 4th down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up.
Hey,
All these trophies,
you
what you
ass.
need any more for? Check the stats up. You can check the stats.
You ass. You ass. You ass.
I'm a star in the clutch, I'm a shine out. Working
But my girlfriend, I hung up on me.
game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'm a shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on,
I'm debating who I want.
Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come.
I had some Panda Express.
City is a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout.
Damn, Hudson, you cooked the whole Sunday meal, didn't you?
Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Chicago Bears. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, shit. That boy ran out.
Take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Wait, that, wait, put it! Night, sweetheart! Wait, again!
Throwing on first down is Brady. To Michelle on the screen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover...
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Shit.
Watch out. Jack and reload.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
You don't start it already. You better start off fast, I'm telling you. Got no choice.
First down, a run with Cohen. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Showing it, showing it. Red, go. Come. Alert flare, flare. Kill. Check. Press down. Back.
So that'll back him up 5.
Jim. Go. 180. 51. Alert. Lost the pass. Hey, Mike 51. It's just me and you.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Bears.
Set up. 180. Got you, son. Alert. Move.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Trubisky. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
All right, Brady, let's get to work.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Brady to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
What do y'all Lance
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Man, Kendrick ain't did nothing since he got in the league, but smoke weed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route.
I see nowhere near that ball.
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Oh. That's what I was going to say.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
I hate when you do that. I ain't got hate when you do that.
And Brady will go down.
Bump that man, fuck with the whole damn play. You do it every
time.
Plays
like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling
defensively.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is incomplete.
Make sure he come outside.
He go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover.
When you get Brown, you ain't better do that.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trubisky gives to Cohen. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
You missed all your goddamn.
That's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 54 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Might not need
As
to.
a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
I might not need for that after the game. I got 1 point lead.
On both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
You did
should have
go.
been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
No, you said you go
And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all total as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
My man Dave can't kick this one down.
Second down. Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dante Hightower picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
I was trying to intercept
that. Take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
I knew he was going there.
Convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, they don't put me in the wrong defense, man. Look at here, man.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Look at
and that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Taylor Gabriel, as time expires in the first half, and the Bears have retaken the lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Then they got to kick the ball back.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, buddy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky trying to lay one up deep. And this will be caught at the 30. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Check 4, check 4. Set. Check. He's crossing. He's checking cross. Check the backer. Hey, ball.
And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
18. Come on. Big ass. Check 26. Check 50.
Hey, you better change them routes.
Throwing on 2nd down. Trubisky going for the deep ball. And he's got his man. That's Robinson.
Slow as hell.
Touchdown Bears. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as the Bears push further out in front. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I wish all the shows was coming back on.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Now you want to kick
now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
You always do.
Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. To throw, it's Brady, the former 7th-round pick.
Man, look at that cheating shit, man.
Such a productive career.
And has made himself into a
receiver. Look at that cheating shit right there, y'all.
And not just a productive
one. Where the pass interference at?
Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm.
Pass interference all day.
Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way.
You know.
And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
They'll run it here. This is James White. 2nd down, a little more productive than first.
Why do that when you looking for?
It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up with 3rd down.
Whoa, Brady!
Throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
They're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Damn. Can't be doing shit like that, man.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
The boy sitting on that corner. We just want to go to that damn corner, boy.
They're going for it as they look to throw.
Look at this
Into
shit.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That's the only way you gonna stop me by holding up my damn players, man.
That's where the return stops.
They need to call them passes interference, man. I swear to God.
Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing, but there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out.
I guess I got to start beating up on Chicago,
because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense, but if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail. Order of play. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Start doing it.
They run. This is Cohen. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Brady now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37.
Yeah, you got it. I want my rematch, though.
Time to bring the bass back. So I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a dine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't damn. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
Oh, I thought he just left.
going big, going bigger.
Cause when you did it, I dropped down to 1 view or so shit.